in the Eastern Cape. It is, of course, a highly contested metro between the DA and the ANC. Both parties are hoping to get an outright majority to avoid having to enter into a coalition government. For the latest, we cross to SABC News reporter Lerato Fekisi. Lerato, it's a very interesting day as it unfolds so far. What is happening on your end?
A very good afternoon to you. I think a topical issue that has been just the narrative here in Nelson Mandela Bay has been the issue of the coalition parties, but also the issue of voter turnout. Obviously, at this stage, we can't disclose what that is. But just to give you some figures, because when I was speaking to analysts earlier on, they were saying that poor voter turnout in the 2016 local government elections perhaps could be cited to be one of the reasons of there being a coalition in the metro now in 2020-2021. In 2016, the total registered voters was 609, and then the voter turnout was 390, 64% of people there at the voter turnout. This year, the number has actually dropped by over 100,000 at 583. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly, in terms of the voter turnout, how, when the percentages are done, how many people actually took to the polls and whether or not that's going to bring us another coalition. But of course, it is about the people on the ground. It's about service delivery. It's about local government issues being addressed at a water level, electricity level, at a houses level. And we want to make sure that we get their voices heard exactly why did they come out here where we are right now in Motherwell Township, Elundini Primary, where the numbers, I must say, are much larger than what we saw earlier on in another township earlier in New Brighton. Mama, namhlanje ulapha uzovota mama. Zinto mhlawumbe zidofuna ubona urhulumente wakho enceda ngazo xa le vote iphelile.
Ucoceko nekhe xa sithe sayofuna ukuncedwa, especially kuMunicipality wethu ne-community yethu ibe clean nayo, i-needs ezifunwayo ngabahlali nazo sinqonele into yoba mazenzeke. Umzekelo, education secured ebantwaneni bethu nasezindlini zethu, izibhedlele zethu nazo sinqonele uba nazo makube secured, kube clean, sikhuseleke naxa siye khona. Amapolisa wethu nawo makathathe uxanduva nanjengoko si-under kwi-crime esiphila yona. Wesike ezibhedlele, please, sigula ngantoni? The COVID and Corona. Thank you.
Well, that was a resident speaking about some service delivery issues she would like to get addressed, speaking about in terms of police, more visibility of police, speaking of improved care in hospitals, especially now as we're trying to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's speak to another lady here. Mama, uzile namhlanje uzovota. Ingaba wena zintoni ingxaki emele nazo phaa ekuhlaleni ufuna urhulumente wethu azijonge?
Ndasekhaya zininzi, impumelelo yoba sikhathalelwe. Asikhathalelwanga. Siyakwazi uvota apha kodwa singahoywa ngengomso. Mna mntu kuvote iminyaka kodwa ndaziwa noba ndingubani noba ndiyintoni na. Okwesibini, kumdaka, sihlele bumdakeni. Okwesithathu, yilo crime inintsi nje into nabantwana bethu sihleli nabezindlini, abanye bayagula, asinancedo. Uthi sowuyile esibhedlele ungancedakali, ungahoyeki, sowuhlaselwa apha endlini yakho, kungabikho nto namapolisa, kungabikho nto i-right. Sinqonela impumelelo, sinqonela ukukhathalelwa ngabantu esibavotelayo.
A concerned resident there speaking and saying that she's been voting for so many years, but every time she casts her vote, nothing seems to change. She goes to the hospital a lot of times for medication, and even there, the care there is really so low. Also saying that the young people at home are unemployed. Above all, saying that they want general care as people that are casting their voice. Let's just work our way down the line. As I said earlier on, when we arrived here in Motherwell Township, the line was much more longer than what we found in other townships. Let's speak to another lady here who had told me that she has got a complaint and she wants to raise it. Mama, uthe qala xa sithetha uba unaso isikhalazo sinaso wena ngalo rhulumente ophethe apha emasipala ombhaxo uNelson Mandela, ufuna mhlawumbi ukutshintshe ntoni ngolunyulo?
Into endikhathazayo mna endifuna mayitshintshe mani kwisikolo salapha eJames, esaa sikolo asikhuselekanga. Ootsotsi bayangena bathathe i-laptop kwitishara neenatsika neefowuni zabo, nabantwana bakhuselekanga. Nje sisikolo nje kudala beripoti oprincipal baphasi, urhulumente akasihoyanga esaa sikolo. Nantsi ingxaki yam kwezaa sikolo, because abantwana bethu abakhuselekanga. Ootsotsi bayangena bathatha ii-laptops kwitishara neentoni neefowuni zabo. So bendicela saloo nto ingamandla kum uba esaa sikolo noko masihoywe, sifakele amacingo njengezinye izikolo.
Well, those are some views coming here from residents in Motherwell. This lady speaking about her school. So let's just get one more lady who wants to speak quickly. The last one. Mama wena uzovota namhlanje umilela ngamandla ufuna mhlawumbe bona ntoni etshintshayo apha ekuhlaleni.
Ndifuna into yonke into urhulumente asiqwalasela asijonge and okokuqala abantwana bethu sihleli nabo ezindlini abaphangeli abantwana bethu baxhomekeke kule mali yendodla umsebenzi ayikho siyakhala urhulumente akasiva asimameleki kodwa ngaske ngoku uthi basizovota nje ilizwi lethu livakale sakuthetha basinathi ngokwethu sinelungelo loba xa sithethayo simanyelwe makuphume imisebenzi abantwana bethu baphangela bayikuxhomeka ngemali zethu zendodla engekhoyo nayo encinci kutya kuduru.
Raising a pertinent issue here in the Eastern Cape and NMB, the issue of youth unemployment, saying that she stays at home with her young child who's unemployed, speaking for the majority of people here, because you can ask any one person here and they will cite youth unemployment, one of the huge issues in NMB. So people here are saying that they are hoping that once voting stations close, once the votes have been tallied, that beyond just casting their vote, they're going to see change. They're going to see better services, jobs, security, police enforcement, improvement in terms of healthcare being a reality, because for now it's just a dream. For now, let's go back to in studio.
Thank you so much, Lerato Fekisi, our SABC News reporter, coming to us live from Motherwell in the Eastern Cape.